So we're going to continue on in my book with Lesson 5. The book is titled Sequential Studies for Four-Mallet Marimba, Level 1. I hope you are enjoying it and you are working through it. If you haven't had a chance to purchase it, I've encouraged you to go down to your local music store, see if they can carry it, and you can pick it up there. The next concept that we're going to work on in this lesson is contrary motion. Often in literature, your right hand and your left hand will need to separate when they play, requiring you to use a lot of peripheral vision. So it's a really great thing to work on while you're getting ready to play that literature. So what we're going to do first is to keep that interval of a fifth in both hands. The stroke that you're going to be playing is a double vertical. And what I want you to do is keep your eyes on your inner two mallets. They're going to start right next to each other on a C and a D. They're going to move out in stepwise motion and then back in to where they're right next to each other again. Your eyes can't see all four of the mallets, so if you just focus on these inner two mallets, they'll move out stepwise and back in. You should be okay. If you lock that interval at a fifth, your outside mallets are going to be on the right notes no matter what you play, even if you're looking at those inner two mallets. So that's the first 4 bars of that exercise. The next 4 bars, you start a little farther apart at the beginning of the measure and work your way in. So you're going to need to start a third apart with the inner mallets, but you'll find your place when you come into the center and you see those two mallets right next to each other. Your arms are going to move the same way they have in previous lessons as you move up the keyboard. Even though one arm is moving to your right and one arm is moving to your left, your elbows continue to support your wrists. They'll move out in this motion and come back. Don't move the wrists this way and don't keep lazy elbows in so you're moving like that. You really just want to focus on moving out and away and coming back in to where you started. Remember, like always, you want to make sure you're playing in the proper beating spot on the bar. You want your arms to be relaxed at your side. Your elbows should be right in line with your side, again, supporting the wrist. You also want to make sure that your grip is nice and loose. You don't need to grab really hard so that you see a lot of white in your fingernails. You want it to be a nice, relaxed grip, and then, of course, proper piston stroke. A quick down-up stroke is what's going to work best. As you've seen in my other exercises, I always want to encourage you to play these in different intervals. So I've written it out in thirds, but you could go ahead and try it in sixths, you could try it in fourths, and you could try it in seconds. All of this is prevalent in our literature, so it's really great to adapt these and practice as many different versions of them as you can. I'll go ahead and play the thirds exercise right now. As you can see, I'm shifting my weight so that I can always have my torso behind where I'm playing on the instrument. If I'm over in this side of the instrument, my weight is shifted over my left foot. As I move up the manual, I simply shift over to the right. Some of these motions are not going to be very big. They can be as small as this, but what you want to get used to is the movement. When you simply stay stationary, that is not going to accommodate really proper stroke or beating spot on the marimba. You'll notice on my progress chart that it starts pretty slow. I really want you to play these exercises slow so that they are accurate. Accuracy is very important when it comes to marimba playing, as I've already stressed. You can work about halfway through the progress chart before you move on, but make sure you're coming back to it so that eventually you do check off every box in that progress chart.